All right, so I got 2 clips for you today, and they're going to tie in together in a way that's going to make you raise your eyebrow and be like, let's go.
This lady's talking about how she had this date with this guy. Everything was great. They were having good conversation, exchanging the what about you, like tell me more type conversation. They had some drinks. And then he asked her a question that pretty much ended things for her. Now, what is this question? He asked her, are you crazy?
Got him! Got him!
He asked her, are you crazy? Now, this is according to her. And she's basically like, what do you mean? And he's like, listen, like I dated somebody before. My ex was pretty crazy. Like she ended up stalking me. So I'm just asking, like, are you crazy? And according to her, like this was her red flag. So she decided she was done. She schooled him a little bit on the fact that he needs to be asking these questions differently. And she left.
So my question is, are you? Now I know many people are going to get offended and be like, what kind of question is that? I mean, nobody wants to be labeled, right? But during this date, do you think there was anything that she could have done that made him ask that question? So if he starts seeing signs, then he has every right to ask that question. I mean, if you're not, then just simply say, no, I'm not. But the red flag begins when you start getting defensive, like, what you mean, am I crazy? All right, so yeah, this will be the last date. I mean, he did explain to her why that question was asked. Maybe he saw a glimpse of that and was like, you know what? I better go ahead and ask this question. And her response is going to tell me how to move forward. I don't think he was meaning to insult her. I think he was testing the waters. What do you think? She could have answered the question in a way to keep the mood light so that they can enjoy their date. But no, the defensiveness pretty much told him what he needed to hear. Now, this next clip, I'm going to show you exactly why this question might just need to be asked.
This is why I don't go on dates. I'm too tender for first dates because this will make me fuck man. To open your messages though, like I don't give a f. I just met you. Are you for real?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Point proven. She's already doing this on the first date. You don't even know him. That's not curiosity. That's crossing the line. You feel the need to do this before you even know the person? That says way more about you than it could ever say about them. That's a flashing red flag. Get out. Get out. Get out. Check, please. Definitely going to be a problem later if he decides to stay. So I'm going to suggest him to keep it moving. He needs to go heal. This is why when people go on dates, they're very direct. And asking the question, are you crazy? Now, does that seem like a far-fetched question now? So again, I don't think these people are trying to ruin the mood. They're trying to get ahead of a situation. So they're not repeating the same patterns and have to go through the same trauma that they went through in past relationships. So here's my final thoughts. Maybe asking the question, are you crazy, isn't meant to be offensive, but maybe it's a screening tool. Just like asking, do you like to travel? Or are you a morning person? Except in this case, they're checking for boundaries and trust issues before investing in these people. But here's the catch. You act in a way that proves their question right, you've already given your answer. So, I'll leave it to you. If someone asks you that on the first date, would you laugh it off? Or would you see it as a red flag? Let's get this conversation started. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's go.